Fala galera, beleza? Hoje viemos trazer mais um projeto bem legal para vocês. Estamos falando do novo campus da Apple, projetado pelo arquiteto Norman Foster & Partners, na cidade de Cupertino, na Califórnia. Inicialmente recebeu o nome de Apple Campus 2, mais tarde foi batizado de Apple Park. Steve Jobs queria que todo o campus se parecesse menos como um prédio de escritórios e mais como um refúgio na natureza.
Apple's grown like a weed, and as you know, we've always been in Cupertino. Started in a little office park and eventually got the buildings we are in now. So we're renting buildings, not very good buildings either, at an ever greater radius from our campus. And we went out and we bought some land, and this land is kind of special to me. And we've hired some great architects to work with, some of the best in the world, I think.
For me, the project started in the summer of 2009. Out of the blue, a telephone call. It's Steve. Hi, Norman. I need some help. I was out there 3 weeks later. And look at this. One of the most memorable things, and perhaps vital to the project, was Steve saying, "Don't think of me as your client. Think of me as one of your team." The first point of reference, I think, for Steve was the campus at Stanford, his home territory, and also the landscape that he grew up with. He still remembered it as the fruit bowl of America.
Here's where we are today, and what we've done is we've bought this land right here. The campus we'd like to build there is one building that holds 12,000 people.
O campus possui espaço para 17.000 funcionários e tem incríveis dimensões, com uma área total de 71 hectares e área construída de edifício de 260.000 metros quadrados. A borda interna e externa em cada andar será deixada aberta como passarelas. O campus tem 1,5 km de circunferência com um diâmetro de 460 metros. Ele possui 4 andares acima do chão e 3 andares de subsolo. A Apple criou maquetes de todas as partes do edifício para resolver qualquer problema de design. O design esconde as estradas e as vagas de estacionamento subterrâneo. O campus usa apenas vidro em suas paredes e tem vista para o pátio interior ou para a paisagem do exterior do edifício.
It didn't start as a circular building. It really grew into that. So the idea of one building with a great park was really born out of a very intensive process with many models, many presentations, and that process continues today.
O Apple Park também incluirá um centro de visitantes com uma Apple Store e um café aberto ao público, um centro fitness para os funcionários da Apple, instalações seguras de pesquisa em desenvolvimento e o Teatro Steve Jobs. Para homenagear sua memória e a sua influência duradoura na Apple e no mundo, o teatro no Apple Park será nomeado Steve Jobs Theater. O auditório de 1.000 lugares é um cilindro de vidro de 6 metros de altura e 50 metros de diâmetro, suportando um telhado metálico de fibra de carbono.
Today, about 20% of the space is landscaping. Most of it is a big asphalt parking lot. Several big asphalt parking lots. So 20% of it is landscape. We want to completely change this, and we want to make 80% of it landscape. Today there are 3,700 trees on the property. We'd like to just almost double that.
O local será suprido por 100% de energia renovável, tornando-se um dos edifícios mais eficientes do ponto de vista energético do mundo.
When Apple Campus 2 is finished, 80% of the site will be green space. We're maximizing the natural assets of the area. This area has a great climate, so 75% of the year we won't need air conditioning or heating. We'll have natural ventilation. Apple Campus 2 is going to run on 100% renewable energy. There'll be solar power. It'll be one of the largest solar arrays in the world for a corporate campus. Our goal is to build a campus that has no net increase in greenhouse gas emissions.
And I really do think architecture students will come here to see this.
É isso aí. Valeu. Tchau.